things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to Good Morning Vail on this Wednesday, January 25th. Can't believe we're that far already into January, but it has been a great year. Speaking of being a great year, there's lots of things happening in the Valley to keep you busy and occupied this week and through the weekend. One of the things is put on by the Eagle Valley Library District. They have all kinds of enriching events starting from story time with babies through preschool. They have family story time. They even have bilingual story time that includes just about everybody. So don't forget to get in there and enjoy some of that story time. Those last between 20 and 45 minutes, depending on the story time it is. And tonight, don't forget to get in there because there's Teen Anime Night. Yes, that's animation, Japanese style. Get in there, enjoy some Japanese snacks and some anime at the Avon Library from 6 to 7. You can see a list of all the events that is being put on by the Eagle Valley Library District by going to evld.org. All kinds of things happening here at the local library. Another great place to get into some action is Walking Mountains Science Center. They do everything from making hot sauce, skiing with the rangers, snowshoe tours, all kinds of events taking place there. So you can go to walkingmountains.org to check and see what's going on. One of the features they have is a climate speaker series. And tonight from 6 to 7:30 at Colorado Mountain College, you can get in there and listen to Lisa Palmer talking about the world on a plate, talking about our food systems, things going on, how to fix them. So get in there and listen to Lisa Palmer. She is a very experienced speaker. She's an environmental science journalist and also is a National Geographic research professor. So if you want to get in the know, get out there. Don't just wonder what's going on in the world. Get out there and enjoy it with this speaker series. Another great place to take part in a lot of music, comedy, different entertainment that's going on is the Vail Performing Arts Center. They are celebrating 25 years of entertainment. You can go to vailpac.org to check out everything going on. You can see on the screen right now all the acts, all the events taking place at that intimate venue located up in Beaver Creek. Really easy to get to, plenty of parking there. Just located below the ice rink there in Beaver Creek is the Vail Performing Arts Center. So get out there and enjoy some world-class entertainment and celebrate the 25 years of excellence that they've put on at the Vail Performing Arts Center. Now, if you want to get into a little bit more music on a more intimate venue, the Shakedown Bar has lots of things going on there. You can go to shakedownbarvail.com. Tonight they've got Corey Montgomery coming in doing an acoustical series. Great guitarist, amazing singer. Get in there and enjoy some of that fun and festive events at the Shakedown Bar located in Vail. Again, shakedownbarvail.com to see a lineup of everything they've got going on there. Now, our very own Bookworm, located in Edwards, Colorado, has a really, really neat event going on called Read with Pride Book Club. Tonight at 6 p.m., you can get in there, start your bookish new year off right with Ali Teague and Mac Berner. It's an inaugural meeting featuring the book All Boys Aren't Blue. You'll get in there and look and see what that book is. This event is actually put on in conjunction with the Mountain Pride. So you can RSVP by going to mountainpride.org or just go to their website, thebookwormofedwards.com. That's bookwormofedwards.com to see all the wonderful events being put on by the Bookworm, and this one is put on in a collaboration with Mountain Pride. Lots of things happening here in the Valley, so take part, get out there, enjoy all the different things that are taking place. We're going to take a quick break, and come back and see what's going on in that local weather with Maddie.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey there, I'm Cece with Good Day Vail, and today on our show we have the opportunity to learn about how we can contribute to climate action change. So stay tuned where we can help you learn new ways to recycle and contribute to the benefits of preserving and saving Mother Earth.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We saw some precipitation accumulate overnight last night, and we're going to see that continue throughout the course of today. 12 degrees around 8 a.m. 19 degrees is our high. 80% chance of snowfall. Now mostly cloudy. Afternoon snow showers are likely. Maybe we'll see that sun peek out just briefly a little bit today. We are expecting to see winds come out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour, which is going to make that 19 degrees feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see some pretty heavy cloud coverage throughout the course of today. That's going to bring those scattered showers that we are anticipating, and then we will see that snowfall later into tonight and overnight as well. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, though, the temperatures down in Denver pretty chilly, 33 degrees, 50% chance of precipitation down there, 19 degrees in Vail with an 80% chance of moisture, 20 degrees in Avon, 70% chance of precipitation, 25 in Eagle with a 50% chance of precipitation. So a nice little low pressure system bringing us some snowfall right here over that I-70 corridor. So if you are getting on that road for any reason today, just give yourself some extra travel time and be nice and safe out there. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 4 degrees is our overnight low, 60% chance of snowfall continuing into this evening. Now winds coming out of the northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour overnight, which makes that 4 degrees feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, more snowfall coming our way tomorrow. 40% chance of precipitation, 21 degrees is our high. Temperatures warming up just a little bit by Friday, 31 degrees is our high. 40% continued, now ramping that up by Saturday to a 70% chance of moisture, 29 degrees. Then we'll see partly cloudy skies on Sunday, continuing into Monday, just a slight chance of precipitation, mostly taking place at night. But if you are getting out there, just be very careful and safe on those roadways. Now let's take it over to Kevin to see exactly what took place up on the mountain and how much snow we actually got.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Thank you, Maddie, for a peek into that forecast and what's going on. And you're right, just be a little careful out there on those roadways with those low temperatures and just a little bit of precipitation coming in. They are slickery, so just slow down just a little bit. Give yourself some extra time. Looking at the snow report over in Beaver Creek, 4 inches in the last 24 hours. Didn't really look like it, but they're reporting 4 inches, 5 inches in the last 48 hours, 185-inch total for the season. That's a great way to get into this year. 46-inch base. Nice base out there. It's going to last us into spring, so as long as this precipitation keeps up, we're going to see that snowfall continue to come in and that base build up. 25 lifts are spinning, 162 trails are open, and that's 86% of the terrain over there in Beaver Creek that's open, so plenty to get out there and enjoy. Moving over to Vail, they reported 3 inches in the last 24 hours, 4 inches in the last 48 hours. 209-inch base over there. They're solid with a 60-inch base depth. So a lot to get out there. 30 lifts are spinning, 274 trails open, and we keep seeing it tick up. We're almost to the 100% mark. 99% of that terrain open over there in Vail. So a lot to get out there and explore, get into those back bowls, get into the trees. With that continued precipitation, we're going to see that 100% mark over in Vail shortly. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Hi, this is Maddie Evans, and you're watching the TV8 Visitors Bureau. Right here where I'm standing, we're at the Lions Head bus stop. Now, if you're looking to make your way from Lions Head to Vail Village, this is the place you want to be because the in-town bus runs here pretty frequently. You can catch it every 10 to 15 minutes on the dot right here, and they've got a nice countdown so that you'll know when that bus is approaching and how far away it is. And then there's multiple bus stops along the way, making sure you get to the right place. And all you have to do to request a bus stop in the in-town buses is pull the cord and you're set to get off the bus. Now that we've made our way here into Vail Village, you can go explore all of the great shops and restaurants that they have over here, but there are so many great stops along the way. On the in-town bus route, you can stop at the library, or you can stop at the medical center, or you can stop in Solaris. There are so many of them to stop and enjoy, and especially when the hustle and bustle of the town is taking place. Now, if you did park over in Lions Head, it's really easy. All you have to do is wait 15 minutes, jump right back on the bus, and it'll deliver you to the parking structure. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Visitors Bureau. If there's anything else you need to know or if you want to see, make sure you contact us and we'll get it made for you. That's been it for this episode of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. Ride this holiday season. Time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com. A holiday experience you won't forget.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
We've created a new way to buy and sell homes in Vail. By improving the traditional tour, you can now experience real estate from the comfort of our exclusive lounge. Virtually walk through your next home at a 1-to-1 ratio with our first-of-its-kind technology. You can explore any property, even if it's occupied, reducing a full day's tour into only an hour. This is the Immersion Theater. We're changing real estate forever.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, we always start our mornings with Chris Pavona and some nice giggling from Ski Town All-Stars. Well, he's brought some skis to talk about first thing this morning. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Maddie.
Thanks for being here bright and early.
It is pretty early for me.
It is pretty early for you. I was impressed when you walked in the door.
Like on time?
On time.
Or at all?
At all.
I'm here. Let's make the best of it.
Let's make the best of it. Now, you've brought some great skis, and let's talk about them.
So these are skis.
Really?
They come in pairs.
2?
Yep. You get 2 for 1. So these are the all-new Blizzard Rustler 9 and 10. So much hype about these skis right now. Basically, I think the old Rustler has been going on for 3 years now. So this is a complete evolution of the Rustler. I was just at a demo yesterday in Loveland, and literally you couldn't take one of these out. They were out the whole day. So that's pretty incredible about like that kind of buzz. And we actually have them. Like we're the only store, I think, in the whole Vail Valley that has these, which is pretty amazing.
And so what's the difference in the old one versus the new one right now?
So there's a bunch of new technology they put into these skis. The metal, for one thing, is in different places. Instead of being underfoot, it's throughout the tip and tail, going all the way around the tip of the ski and back down. The metal underfoot is actually between those 2 pieces of metal. So basically, the old Rustler kind of in the metal didn't go all the way up to the tip of the ski, so the front of the ski would flap a little bit. This is a much more stable ski, torsionally rigid. It's about 60 grams lighter. And then they did something huge where the 186 is going to ski like a 186. It's like way more true to size. And basically, the metal in the 180 is thinner, the core is thinner, everything is thinner and basically adapted to the ski throughout the whole size line. So they're not going to put the same core in the 186 as the 174. They're not going to put the same amount of metal in the 186 as the 174. And then also 6 centimeter increments. So that was huge because it was like 172, 180, 188. So a lot of people were in between sizes, especially from that 180 to 188 range. That's a big size.
Yeah, that's
so
huge.
like I would actually ski the 180 in the previous version, and now I'm in the 86. So for me, it's like I'm really stoked about this because I have the Rustler 10 on the right. Also, the waist width, they were a little narrower, and now they're a little wider, depending on the size of the ski. So that's huge, I think, as well. And I think the 186 is 104 and does not ski like a 104. It definitely skis more of like in that 100 sweet spot Vail range. So I think the Rustler 9 or the Rustler 10 would be like a perfect ski for Vail. Or Beaver Creek.
Perfect ski for Vail, which I think it's really cool that you guys are one of the few shops that have them because there is a lot of buzz about them.
Yep.
I've seen a lot about them on social media recently. Anytime I spend some time with you.
Flux?
Yep. Anytime I spend some time with you on the couch, I then get targeted for whatever we talk about. And so I've been targeted for
Blizzard Rustler 9 and 10. How much do you want to bet you'll get an ad?
I'm going to say you're correct.
I know. It's pretty scary, actually.
But they are really cool, and as someone who loves to follow kind of the ski trends and see what's happening, it is cool to see them start shifting where the metal is, because the standard operation has always been to put that metal under your foot, where your binding's going to go, and it does make a huge difference in the ski.
And also, I didn't bring them, but also the Shiva is all new design as well. Very women specific. The graphics are really cool, and also the progressive mounting point with that ski versus the Rustler, which is 1 centimeter forward, which is what they find out, like all the success from the Black Pearl. So that's also another ski that you guys should look out for. We don't have them yet, but I think the Shiva is definitely going to be like one of the go-to skis. It's never really done as well as they had anticipated because the Rustler is the men's ski. The Rustler's the men's ski, and then the Black Pearl is the women's ski. So they're really excited too. We're really excited that the Shiva should hopefully take some of that market share as well.
And now if people want to just come demo these skis, do you have them in demo right now?
So we are going to have probably next week, we're going to have a few in demo. They're just really hard to put a ski in demo. Like the one on the right actually sold last night, and that's the last 180 I have. I've got about 24 more pairs coming end of this week. That's why I didn't take it out of the plastic. That's why it doesn't look that great. I like to take things out of the plastic. So that ski's actually going out the door this morning. But yeah, we will have them in demo next week. Definitely try them out. I'll probably have a 174 and a 180 in both the Rustler 9 and Rustler 10. So that'll be huge for people to come try them. I think that's the biggest thing. Like we've got a lot of demos and a lot of basically we're not trying to create revenue from our demos. We're trying to create ski sales. We want the ski people to be in the right ski. That's why it's called the Ski Town Experience on that side, even though it's Ski Town All-Stars. It's because we want people to be in the right ski. And that's what I've learned through testing skis, through Ski Magazine and Free Skier, is that getting the right ski is huge. And just for someone to just be like, you should use this, is really not the proper sales pitch or technique, especially now that skis are in the, you're talking all in $1,100-$1,200 nowadays.
Right, and it's really important that people are on the right ski, and you guys give that option because you guys are all ski experts there. So if people want to come in, chat with you guys, know what they're taking out, whether it's something like the Rustler or maybe one of the many other skis, because you guys have a great ski wall over at Ski Town All-Stars. You're really going to work with them to make sure they are getting the right equipment.
Exactly, and I think this ski's, not every ski is for every person, depending on how old you are, where you like to ski, your age, your weight. I mean, there's a lot of different variables, and I think there's not one ski that fits every person. I mean, brands like to think that.
Right.
But, George Gillette came in, one of the guys who started Vail and many other things in the Valley. And, he's 87 years old, and he still skis, and we put him in a Fisher Ranger because it's just a really easy ski to ski. I think something like this would be a little bit too much ski for him. So we just need to make sure we put the right people, the right skis in the right people.
Which if people want to come in, explore, see all the great skis that they can demo over at Ski Town All-Stars, where can they get more information on where you guys are located in your hours of operation?
So, Maddie, our hours of operation. So everything's on our website. That's where we like to send people first. The whole list of demos is on our website as well, under our demo page. We are located in Eaglevale on the Green Mile, between Big O Tires and Pier 13 Liquors. We are in a 4.4% tax bracket district, which is huge because I think Vail's up to 19 point. No, I'm just kidding. They're at 9.6 now or something. They just went up again. Did you know that?
No.
They just went up again.
Thanks for telling me. Breaking news from Chris.
Breaking news: sales tax rates in the Vail Valley are on the rise. So basically, and it's super easy to park. It's super easy to get in and out. If you come in the afternoon, we can typically mount your ski while you wait. Typically between 1 and 4. If you come in at that point in time, we can typically mount on the spot and get you out of there and get you on the slopes the next day.
Chris, thank you so much for coming in and totally giving us all of this nerdy information about this great ski and just spending some time with me on the couch.
It's nice to be here on the couch with you, Maddie.
Thanks, Chris. Make sure that you go check out Ski Town All-Stars, whether you want a new pair of skis, whether you want to demo some stuff, or whether you just want some really cool apparel. They've got it all right there in that one-stop shop, so make sure you go check them out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
We at TV8 Vail are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Good Day Vail with me, Cece Zach, as your host. Through sharing expertise of locals, we will help you live your best life in the Vail Valley. So please join us to enhance your daily life.
Do you love local sports here in the Valley? Well, we have you covered here on the Scoreboard, where you can get exclusive interviews with some of our best local athletes, as well as great live event coverage of some of our best competitions, ranging from high school sports to some great local recreational competitions. You can catch us here on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. I can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those temperatures just barely warm up. 12 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 19, 80% chance of snowfall, mostly cloudy skies. Afternoon snow showers are likely. Now we are expecting to see winds come out of the south, southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour, which is going to make that 19 degrees feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, we are expecting to see that heavy cloud coverage throughout the course of today. Like I said, those snow showers are possible on and off, but then we are expecting to see that snowfall as we approach this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are pretty chilly compared to what it's been in the Front Range. 33 degrees in Denver, 50% chance of precipitation. 19 degrees in Vail, 80% chance of moisture. 20 degrees in Avon, 70% chance of precipitation. Now 25 in Eagle with a 50% chance. So a nice little low pressure system sitting above this I-70 corridor. If you are getting out on those roads for any reason, just be nice and safe. Give yourself a little bit of extra travel time. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 4 degrees is our overnight low. 60% chance of snow fall is likely overnight. Now we will see winds come out of the northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour, making that 4 degrees feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, 40% chance of snowfall tomorrow, 21 degrees is our high, warming up just a little bit by Friday, 31 degrees, 40% chance of snowfall continuing. Now by Saturday, 70% chance of snow coming our way, 29 degrees is our high. We will see some partly cloudy skies, maybe a little bit of sunshine by Sunday, and then another slight chance of precipitation by Monday. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for all this weather that we have coming our way. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If there's anything ski or snowboard related that you may need, go check them out. They're located right here in the heart of Avon, and they've got you covered for all of your outdoor activity needs. Now we're going to take it over to Kevin, who's going to give us a look at the lens of the day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Thanks, Maddie, for showing us what's going to happen in that forecast so we can try to plan and get out there, figure out which goggle we're going to need. Eyepieces of Vail has an amazing lineup of just about every brand of eyewear that you're looking for. Today we're going to talk about the Smith 4D Mag. Now, the Smith 4D Mag is a great goggle to have. A lot of really innovative pieces that go along with this. It's got a really nice rubber-coated strap, so it's not going to slide around on your helmet. It's got some wonderful ventilation around up top, so these things aren't going to fog up on you. But one of the neatest parts about this goggle is the shape. So you've got a great peripheral around the side, as well as down below. So you don't have to be moving your head around too much to maintain that line, see the imperfections of the snow, because these lenses really light up where you're going and where you need to be. So very safe when you get out there. We always talk about vision is precision when it comes to skiing, and with some cloud cover coming in, maybe some sunshine coming out, another great feature is the lens that snaps right out. So it comes with two lenses, one for some sunshine, one for a little bit cloudy day, and it's as simple as popping one lens out and putting the other one right in there. So you can see this lens, this rose-colored lens, is something that would be great for the sunshine. This other lens, if it's a little bit cloudy, something you want to put on. But the peripheral vision, Smith says, increases your vision by about 30%. And again, keeps that head motion down so that you can focus on what you're doing. With the amount of snow that we've gotten in the mountains, not only the terrain is changing, but there's a lot more visitors out here. So you need to see other people when you're out there skiing as well. Go in, Eyepieces of Vail, check out one of their convenient locations. Those experts in that store can fix you up with a goggle system that's going to best benefit your skiing or riding abilities. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, we always talk about all the great things that you can do in our library district. Well, the Eagle Valley Library District always has something happening, and they've got a new thing taking place over there. And we've got Carrie Maywak joining me on the couch to give us some more information. Good morning, Carrie May.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Now, we're chatting about some privacy things.
Yes, so there are some changes coming at the end of March. All the consortium that we're a member of, Marmot, so all Marmot libraries, this is happening all over the Western Slope, will be implementing passwords to go along with your library card number. I know some people think that that's like tedious or like one more password that they have to remember, but I can assure you it really is to protect patron privacy, to protect any personal information that is attached to your library card, as well as any reading history. I know a lot of times people don't think that that's like a big deal, but libraries take it very, very seriously. We want to protect your information. We want to protect any reading history you have, any information you've accessed through the libraries. You know, there's like doctor-patient confidentiality and lawyer-client. Like the library has the same code of ethics, and like that's how seriously we take patron privacy.
Which I think is really cool, and especially because, maybe there's something that you're reading to get advanced in something, and you just, like, never know what you're reading for, and so it is cool that you guys are taking the time to give people that little bit of extra privacy, and I know there's a switch that's happening, and maybe it's going to be challenging for some, but if people are going to start setting up their passwords, how can they do so?
Yeah, so the very first step and the most important step that we are tackling right now is making sure all of our patrons have their most up-to-date email address on file with us. That is the email that we are going to be sending new passwords out to. So either call your local library, Avon Eagle Gypsum, stop into Avon Eagle Gypsum, log into your account, update your email. So that's really the most important step right now, is to make sure that you have your most current email address on file. And then, like I said, the passwords will actually go live at the end of March. So be on the lookout at the end of March for that email prompting you to log in and reset your password. Everyone's going to get a very generic, very unsecure password to start with. We're trying to, ease people into this. And at any point in time through this process, if our patrons have questions, please give us a phone call, reach out to us. We're learning along with you guys, but there'll be a few hiccups, but in the long run, it really is for the best interest of our patrons.
Which I think is so important, and you guys do such a good job at offering so many resources because you have so many online databases, and not only that, but you have so many things like Libby, and of course like the Spark Studio, and all these great things, and so just having that little bit of extra safety is not that big of a deal.
No, and we do this for everything else in our lives, right? We have passwords for everything anymore. So it's just one more thing. It is going to impact, like you said, Libby. So it is going to impact Libby. You're going to have to log in with your username and password, and then you can save it and get back into Libby just like you do now. A lot of our databases are also going to be impacted. So again, just be aware it's coming. We will be here to help you through it. We will get there, but just heads up.
Which I think is so wonderful, and it's so wonderful that you're on the couch with us telling everyone about it so everyone's prepared before the passwords go live at the end of March.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing worse than like wanting to put something on hold and be like, oh, what is this? So, we're really trying to get the word out there that this is coming, it will be okay. It's not a glitch. Like this is going to be part of just like, logging into your bank or logging into any of your social media accounts. It's going to be a part of it. So,
yeah. And it's important. Just keep your reading list safe. Maybe you're like doing some PI work on someone.
I know people are always like, I'm not reading anything like that I don't want people to know. But I mean, you never know, right? Like you never know what someone's reading for or about. And we really want to make sure that no one else has access to that too. That's your reading list, right? That's not other people's reading list unless you choose to share it.
Right. Well, and people think I was crazy based on the amount of scary books that I read, so that's probably good. That
keep your true crime list like on the DL.
Just like those psychological thrillers really messing with my brain right now, keeping those on the DL so no one is like, this girl's insane.
Totally understand.
They like log onto my Libby and they're like, wow,
she's
like weird,
dark personality.
Like, she's so scary. Yeah, exactly. And so it is important that you have that.
Yeah.
Now because we've talked about all of this and all the great privacy that you guys are implementing, let's talk about some of the other great things that you guys do at the Eagle Valley Library District, only because your program schedule is so stacked.
It's packed. I mean, like you said, we have an anime night in Avon tonight. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Avon, we have a gratitude conversation happening. So we have a person coming in to lead that. And it's just about how to find, foster, create awareness about gratitude, which I think is something we can all, use a little bit more of in our lives. That same workshop will be taking place in Eagle on Friday at 1 p.m. And then, we have teen nights, we have story times, we have Saturday story times for the littles. So there is always something going on at the library, evld.org to see the full schedule. And we would love to see you in one of our branches. If you do come in, make sure to just check with the front desk, make sure that we have your right email on file.
While you're there, just like 2 birds, 1 stone it. Do the fun activity, give them your correct email, and then if you do not have a library card yet, this is something that I feel like the Lorax, but speaking for library cards right now, you need to get one. It is so simple and it is so convenient. Libby is my new best friend.
And it's free. It's entirely free. I know we have a lot of guests from other countries here. And maybe we just have guests that are from the States, but they didn't grow up in an area fortunate enough to have a strong library system. Our library cards in Eagle County are completely free. All you need is a photo ID. If it's a passport, if it's a bus pass, a rec pass, a ski pass, we don't care. We just want to get you an ID or a library card with your photo ID.
Which makes it so convenient, and then you have access to all of these great resources, databases, and the plethora of books that you guys have there.
It's funny. I was in Libby the other day, and someone wanted to get something specifically on Kindle, so we limited our library just to Kindle books, and there were over 32,000 books just for Kindle.
Right.
So that doesn't include audiobooks, that doesn't include things you can read on your tablet. So I was like, wow, 32,000, that's not bad.
That's a pretty solid number.
Hopefully you can find something in 32,000.
If you had 32,000 of anything sitting in front of you, you would be like, this is an insane amount.
Yes.
And you guys, I go through it all the time. That's how I find my books for Libby, my next book. I get targeted for those psychological thrillers now by Libby.
Definitely.
And they'll be like, look, this audiobook's available. You want it now. And then there are some that I've been on hold for so long because they're so popular.
They're really popular.
And they're so good. That's how Mad Honey happened, and then I got through Mad Honey, and it was amazing.
Yes, and I know I said this last time, but I also love to listen and read at the same time. So if you find a book on Libby and you're like, wow, this is really good, like come in, check out the print version, and then you can kind of flip back and forth between the two. That's something that I really want to get through. I'm like, wow, this is so good. I have to get through it. Like that's my secret method.
Oh, that's your secret method, and I think I'm going to participate in it by starting to like check the book out on Libby, check the book out at the library, and be like, all right, I'm going to finish this book in like 3 days. This book's going to be over in 3 days. Right. Carrie Mae, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information, and doing all the things that you guys do over at the Eagle Valley Library District. You guys are busy, but it's not unappreciated.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Make sure that you check out evld.org. That way you can check out all of the fun activities, events, and then you can make sure that they have your right email address by stopping into any 3 locations, Gypsum, Eagle, or Avon Public Libraries. That way you can set up your password before the end of March. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning
And they didn't
Vail.
email
Here in
me
the Valley,
about it
we
and
like
tell
to
me that
do
it wasn't.
and talk about a lot of diverse things that take place. I am joined on the couch today with a couple gentlemen, Elijah and Roger, talking about a project called the Mitzvah Project. And the more we talk about this, the more intrigued I get, because when you look at the website, it seems like, oh, it's a theater program or performance. But as we spoke, it is much, much more than that. So Elijah, why don't you kick us off? You've got close roots here in the Valley. Mm-hmm. Why don't you start us off and tell us exactly what this project is and how it got started?
So, yeah, I've been a local here for the last 3 years since the pandemic. 27 years working as a professional actor. This summer I had an opportunity to take my 27 years of acting and my newly discovered skills of working in education and combine them. Roger Grunwald here is the creator of the Mitzvah Project, and we were brought together in the Bay Area, and I was presented with the Mitzvah Project, which is a 3-part program. And Roger, why don't you...
Sure.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
This 3-part program includes a play, a solo play, which Elijah performs, as well as I and 2 other teaching artists, a lecture and a talkback. The fundamental message of the Mitzvah project is there is no other. The other is us. I mean, one of the things we've learned during this period of incredible scientific advancement in the field of genetics is that over the millennia, the DNA of every human being has become so intermixed with every other human being that there is no pure anyone, no pure Nordic people, Asian, African. We're all an amalgam. We're all mixed.
Right.
And that's the fundamental message that, we don't, othering of people is a very dangerous and pernicious act, and there's no basis for it scientifically.
And what Roger has done is he's used stories and the art of theater to bring them to life in combination with a personal lecture, a little bit about his personal history, a little bit about mine, and the other teaching artists will share their...
We both actually share a Holocaust history.
Yeah,
my mom
right.
survived Auschwitz. His uncle, who brought him and his family over to the United States, escaped from the Gestapo.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, my Uncle Julius. So there's that connection, which makes it very personal, very intimate. And then we open it up to the student body. We're going to be in high schools, universities, community centers, synagogues, churches, all across the U.S., creating community, communing, through the power of theater, and opening up dialogue, creating conversation about some heavy subject matter, but it's relevant to everyone today, to this generation of young people growing up with new pressures, new stresses. Everyone can relate to suffering, and so we create a safe space, create dialogue, open up conversation, and we're able to commune together.
And what an important term that you just used in safe space.
Yes.
Getting people to that feeling of exactly when we talk about the Holocaust, sometimes the best way to learn about something like that is from a first-hand experience that someone had. Unfortunately, as time goes by, those people aren't around, and you two are that conduit now. And by getting up there and talking about these things, being open, honest, and welcoming of questions, creating that safe space so that the ignorance goes aside and the education and the enrichment comes forward.
Yeah, you actually hit the nail on the head, Kevin. My mom, again, who was a survivor, used to speak at high schools and colleges, as did many survivors, to make sure that the young people knew the lessons directly from the people who were there. But that generation, as you say, has died out, and we're using, both of us, our skills as performing artists to leverage the power of live theater to put the young people in the audience there. So when Elijah is performing this Polish character of the Polish Jew who has just arrived at the platform at Auschwitz, and he's begging for his life, the students have an opportunity to viscerally experience what was going on in a different way than what a survivor would be doing, but as close as we can get as non-survivors to bring the young people there.
And also, what Roger has done is he's used a comedic device of a narrator who, in our project, is Groucho Marx. And so that affords a little distance for the audience to be able to see and sort of absorb and experience the stories of these desperate characters through the eyes of an interpreter, almost. And that's why the device of the narrator is so important.
Yeah, I'm sure that the topics that you cover get pretty heavy, and so you need that break.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a safety net for the audience to give them a chance to breathe, but also the character, because he can use the power of comedy, it helps to kind of to lighten the load that they're getting. And he also kind of probes the boundary between the absurd and the horrific.
Right.
But it's helpful. It's in the tradition of the classic Greek theater having a chorus. That's exactly what this character is.
And in talking to you both earlier, I'm sure that your art of being able to read the crowd to kind of see when that break may need to happen so that you can come in. I mean, that's what it's about.
Yep.
Yes.
It's not just a monologue where you get up and follow A, B, and C. It's that experience, the performance, the project itself.
Right, and it's interactive. It's fully immersive, and that's what's so great about the power of a public event, a shared public event. And theater, why do we go to the theater? Why do we watch film? Why do we watch TV? It's because it triggers those mirror neurons in our, in our brains.
All the endorphins.
And it puts us there. It gives us that firsthand, personal, and very intimate experience. That's why we crave, these. That's why people go to church or synagogue, places of worship, commune in public, in shared time and space, because they have it's part of the human experience. I mean, through time, the passing on of the oral tradition of telling stories and of doing that in public. And I think since the pandemic, since so many of us were in survival mode and couldn't go to the theater and couldn't go to movies, we're craving that now more than ever.
Exactly.
And especially the young people, who have had to spend so much time inside, not being able to socialize, not being able to be in public with other people, with their peers. And so this affords them an opportunity to do that and to have a profound human experience.
So where is the performance of the Mitzvah Project going to be taking place?
So we're doing it this morning. We're launching it at Vail Christian High School. And then we're going to be taking it across the country to Denver and then to other venues.
North Carolina, Arizona, California, as many places as we can.
Yeah.
It's also my hope that this will inspire other high schools and community centers and religious institutions here in the Valley to bring us on board. I think it's a very important project. It's very important for the students in this valley to be exposed to. And so I'm really hoping to get to all the high schools.
Well, Roger and Elijah, I can't thank you enough for coming on and putting the Mitzvah Project together. What an inspirational, educational experience. And I hope our viewers get out there and take part in this wonderful event. So the Mitzvah Project, get out there, take part, learn, embrace, enjoy, and love everything about the Vail Valley. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Regardless of the season, TVA is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay for Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. We're bringing you lifestyle and news with Daily Flash, The Tech Show, Jet Set, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave during our afternoon sports block from 4 to 7 p.m. daily. Find us every day, all day, on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or streaming live at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on 92.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report. Join me right here each weekend as we explore the news and issues that matter most to agriculture. We know each year farmers and ranchers are thrown challenges, but as agriculture continues to adapt, we are right there with you. From markets to weather, we take a deep dive into what matters most to agriculture and rural America. Join me each weekend for U.S. Farm Report. Timely, trusted, tradition.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. Cooler temperatures first thing this morning, 12 degrees around 8 a.m. High of 19, 80% chance of snowfall, mostly cloudy skies. Afternoon snow showers are likely. We are expecting to see winds come out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage pretty heavy throughout the course of today. Snow showers are definitely likely later into this afternoon and evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, a nice little low pressure system sitting above that I-70 corridor, so if you are getting out there on those roadways, just be nice and safe. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 4 degrees is our overnight low. 60% chance of snowfall is likely. Winds coming out of the northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting more precipitation into the forecast, so if you are getting out there, just be nice and safe with whatever you're doing, because that moisture is going to continue to come our way, and especially as we have thought that there was going to be a little break in it, and there's really not. We're going to see some more snow.
Yeah, it just kind of surprised us. We thought there was going to be a sunshine day, but we welcome the snow.
We welcome the snow. I feel like all those superstitions I've been doing are really coming to life.
See what you've created.
I know. Well, I put on my sunshine dress for a day of sunshine for all of us.
Yeah, it didn't work, did it?
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
It doesn't work instantly, Kev. You got to give it some time for those superstitions to settle in.
But we love the snow. We love all the things going on in the valley. Get out there and enjoy the skiing and the snowboarding, of course. But
are amazing.
The Eagle Valley Library District, Shakedown Bar in Vail, Villar Performing Arts Center.
The Bookworm of Edwards. And if you are going to that event tonight, I will see you there. So hopefully you've read the book. And if not, you should just come for the discussion questions, because they're going to be amazing. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this edition of Good Morning Vail.
Have a great day.
Good morning.